Dear students, we have been discussing Macbeth. In the latest video uploaded by me, I had not discussed the last paragraph of page 43. I had discussed it, আলোচনা করেছিলাম, but I had not read it from the book. That's why I am again reading it from the book. So look at page 43 of your rapid reader. The three witches predicted. The second witch predicted that Macbeth would become the Thane of Cawdor. The third witch predicted that Macbeth would become the King of Scotland. And they said about Banquo that though Banquo would never be the king, his descendants would become the King of Scotland. After that, what happened? We are reading from page 43. While they stood there pondering on the strangeness of this adventure, the word ponder. To ponder means to think deeply, govir chinta kora. They means Macbeth and Banquo. Macbeth and Banquo were thinking deeply on the strangeness of the adventure, the arrival of the witches, their predictions, they vanishing into thin air. They were thinking about all these things. There arrived certain envoys from the king. Envoy. Envoy means messenger. Some messengers came from King Duncan, who were empowered to confer upon Macbeth the title of the Thane of Cawdor. They were empowered. Empower is the verb form of power. Empower means to give power. Khamota dewa. The king had given them power. What was the power? To confer upon Macbeth. To confer means to bestow, to give. They had been given power to bestow or give the title of the Thane of Cawdor upon Macbeth. That means the prediction of the second witch has come true. Macbeth has become the Thane of Cawdor. Macbeth was the Thane of Glamis. Now Macbeth has also become the Thane of Cawdor. It was an event so miraculously corresponding with the predictions of the witches. Miraculously corresponding. The word miraculously comes from the word miracle. The word miracle means a phenomenon that cannot be explained with the help of logic. কোনো ঘটনা যখন যুক্তি দিয়ে ব্যাখ্যা করা যায় না, that is called miracle. So the adjective is miraculous, the adverb is miraculously. This event, that means the messengers coming and conferring upon Macbeth the title of the Thane of Cawdor, was nothing short of a miracle. Eta pray alaukik, because there was a Thane of Cawdor and now Macbeth had been made the Thane of Cawdor. It was miraculously corresponding with the predictions of the witches. Correspond means to be similar with, mile jawa. What the witches had predicted had come true, and it was like a miracle. That Macbeth stood there wrapped in amazement. Wrapped means covered. Dhaka thaki royeche. Amazement means surprise. And wrapped in amazement means he was very much astonished, very much surprised, unable to respond to the greetings of the envoys. Macbeth was so surprised that when the messengers of the king greeted him, Macbeth did not reciprocate. Macbeth shara dilen na. Macbeth did not reciprocate because he was very much surprised. Hopes began to swell in his heart. To swell means to increase. Now hope was increasing in Macbeth's mind as he was now thinking of the prediction of the third witch. Why was hope increasing in Macbeth's mind? Macbether mone asha keno jagche? The prediction of the second witch had come true. That means what the witches had said had been partially fulfilled. তাদের ভবিষ্যৎবাণী আংশিক সফল হয়েছে. The first part of the prediction was Macbeth would become the Thane of Cawdor, and he has become the Thane of Cawdor. The second part, Macbeth would become the king of Scotland. Will it also not come true? So hope began to swell in his heart. Turning to Banquo, he said, "Do you not hope that your children will be the kings of the future?" The witches had predicted that Banquo's sons would become kings. So Macbeth asked Duncan if he did not hope that his sons would be the kings of Scotland. তোমার ছেলেরা স্কটল্যান্ডের রাজা হবে এটা তুমি ভাবছো না? Since what the witches promised to me has so wonderfully come to pass. To come to pass means to come true. What the witches had predicted about Macbeth had come true. Then the prediction about Banquo will also come true. So Macbeth asked Banquo this question. You will find that in the latest video uploaded last week, I had discussed these things. This is the first scene. And what is the most important part of the first scene? The most important aspect of the first scene is that ambition was gradually growing in Macbeth's mind. Macbeth, as I have already said, is a tragic hero. Who is a tragic hero? A tragic hero is a person who has a tragic flaw in his character. সেই tragic hero যার চরিত্রে একটা ত্রুটি থাকবে, and that flaw brings about his downfall. সেই ত্রুটি তার পতন ডেকে আনে. He is a hero. The tragic hero is a hero. Why is he a hero? Because he has many qualities, many virtues. তার অনেক গুণ আছে, সেই জন্য he is a hero. But he is a tragic hero because there is a tragic flaw in his character that will bring about his downfall. একটা ত্রুটি থাকবে, সেটাই তার পতন ডেকে আনবে. Macbeth is a tragic hero. Why? Because Macbeth also had many qualities. What were the qualities of Macbeth? Macbeth was a brave soldier. He had a great skill in warfare. যুদ্ধে তার প্রচুর দক্ষতা. He was a close relation of King Duncan. তিনি রাজার ঘনিষ্ঠ আত্মীয়. He was one of the most powerful persons of the kingdom. He had many qualities. So he is a hero. But Macbeth is not an ordinary hero. He is a tragic hero because there was a tragic flaw in Macbeth's character. What was the tragic flaw in Macbeth's character? The tragic flaw was ambition. Uchchakanksha. Ambition brought about Macbeth's downfall. In spite of having all these qualities, Macbeth met with his downfall. Why? Because of the tragic flaw in his character. In Macbeth's case, the tragic flaw was ambition. But Banquo is not a tragic hero, so the ambition is not in Banquo's mind. When Macbeth asked Banquo if he hoped that his sons would become the king of Scotland, what did Banquo reply? That hope, replied Banquo, might enkindle you to aim at the throne. Enkindle means to entice, excite, uttejito kora. The prediction of the witches has enticed you, has excited you, তোমাকে উত্তেজিত করেছে. To aim at the throne. To aim at the throne means to have an ambition to become the king. Macbeth now nurtures an ambition to become the king. But oftentimes these minister of darkness tell us truths in little things. Banquo has no faith in witches because Banquo describes the witches as ministers of darkness. Minister here means agents. Agents of darkness means representatives of dark, sinister forces. অশুভ শক্তির প্রতিনিধি. The witches are the representatives of the sinister forces. And what do? They tell us truths in little things. That means these agents of darkness mislead people. How do they mislead people? They mislead people by telling things in an enigmatic manner. ধাঁধার মতো করে তারা বিভিন্ন কথা বলে to betray us into deeds of greatest consequence. People are misled. তারা ভুল পথে যায় and naturally they commit some deeds. তারা এমন কিছু কাজ করে that have far reaching effect. যার সুদূর প্রসারী ফলাফল হয়. Banquo warned Macbeth not to be influenced by the predictions of the witches, but as we know, Macbeth did not listen to it. Because Macbeth is a tragic hero and he has ambition inherent in his character. উচ্চাকাঙ্ক্ষা তার মধ্যেই রয়েছে. The predictions of the witches had only enticed it. I am finishing this video here. I will upload another one.